know, my name is Terry Petrick, and I'm currently Senior Vice President of AAAE Central. That being said, however, I've spent a great deal of my professional life in healthcare myself. And this evening, I'm here as a member of the Board of Trustees of Excella Health. And we're here this evening to recognize those individuals among us who represent 3 decades in healthcare at Excella. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetle. Don't finish that statement. This is 1988. Alec Baldwin is graciously welcomed on American Airlines. Winona Ryder is still permitted in malls. And in their spare time, this duo teams up against a certain unmentionable bioexorcist with a hairdo loud enough to make heads turn all the way around. Speaking of turning heads, let's talk fashion. Who says broader shoulders are just for men? You ladies out there are looking tubular. Thanks to Melanie Griffith in Working Girl, shoulder pads are blowing up the runway as well as the office. And guess who we are appointing to the Oval Office? Taking up Ronald Reagan's post as the 41st President of the United States is George H.W. Bush. We are eager to see how Mr. Bush will handle the drought of 1988 that is covering almost half of the country. The Soviet Union has begun to withdraw troops from Afghanistan, yet there is violence in the air as Pan Am Flight 103 explodes over Scotland from a terrorist bombing, killing all crew and passengers, among them, sadly, 2 Seton Hill College students. Armenia experiences a 7.1 tremor earthquake, while the sports world gets a shakeup of its own. Steroids and the Olympics don't mix, and Ben Johnson, 100-metered record breaker from Canada, is forced to sprint back home from the Summer Games in Seoul, South Korea, possibly listening to Don't Worry, Be Happy on his Bobby McFerrin CD, which has finally outsold vinyl. We end 1988 crying over Roy Orbison, who passes into that great blue bayou. But tonight we're celebrating yesterday's child, and we're recognizing those among us who have 30 years of experience with Excella Health. Congratulations to all of you.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Anderson, the manager of Excella Square, Latrobe Family Medicine, and the residency program.
I'm David Byers, and I'm the Director of Support Services and Safety for the system.
Hi, my name is Peggy Edwards, and I work in materials management in the laundry and linen department.
I'm Noreen Auer. I work with the Wellbeing Center. I'm a tobacco cessation coordinator for Excella Health, and also do the biometric screenings. I manage the gyms. I'm also a health coach.
I'm Kristen Sturcho. I'm a registered nurse. I work for Frick Hospital and Westmoreland Hospital. I do stress testing and nuclear cardiology at both facilities, and I work in outpatient cardiac rehab, helping with patients that come in after cardiac events.
Way back when, I wanted to be part of healthcare because I had a family member, a sister who's older than me, who was in the healthcare system. She was part of Latrobe Hospital, and because I would hear her coming home all the time talking about how much she liked her job, that's what drove me to want to go into healthcare.
Actually, it goes back to high school times. When Ligonier Ambulance was first started, I had friends that their fathers and mothers worked for Ligonier Ambulance, and it was something that always really interested me, even when I was in high school. And I kind of told myself at that time, someday I'm going to do that job.
Well, first I started out working in home care as a CNA for 10 years with Frick, and then I went to skilled nursing as a CNA for 10 years, and then they closed skilled nursing, so I went to 2 South and worked, and then when 2 South closed, and then I went over to material management and have my current job as the linen girl.
When I started out here, I was a medical transcriptionist with the family practice. Then I went to the Priority Care, which was a membership program. I was assistant coordinator there. Also worked with the volunteers, which was a great job, very rewarding to work with the volunteers. Then we went to ACMED, started the Inkwell ACMED program at Mountain View Medical Park.
At the age of 3, I decided to be a nurse because my aunt wore that crisp white uniform when she worked in a doctor's office. All of the staff apparently dressed as nursing did back then, and I just fell in love with that uniform.
What makes me excited is just the people that I work with. The patients are really, really thankful for everything that we do for them, and the employees who work there are very caring, so it's just a work family, if you will.
This is a real life occurrence. Lost the phone system, opened a command center. Everybody kind of got together in a big room and shared knowledge, stepped up, did other duties, but at the end of the day, not a single patient was harmed.
It's hometown, close people, you know everybody, you know all the patients. I still have patients who come up and say, Peggy, and they remember you, and I remember them, and it's that kind of feeling that you get.
I'd have to say I really enjoy working because of mostly the people. My coworkers are awesome. The well-being team is great. Even people that I have known for years who are just acquaintances as coworkers have been just so gracious with me personally, as well as, side by side. So I'd have to say the people here are just truly, truly amazing.
I've worked in this field a lot of years, and I don't know everything, but I feel that I give good care, and I feel that patients, when you walk in a room, you're always judged a little bit by how you look, and I want to look in a way that patients will trust me and trust that I'm going to do what's best for them.
Hashtag
Excel Pride.
Pride.